So hi everybody, I'm Katie, and this is my Mizzou moment. So when I first came to Mizzou, like I chose Mizzou because I loved the sort of atmosphere that was here. You know, the way everybody seemed so welcoming and jazzed about med school and jazzed that I was here for med school. It was super encouraging. Now I'm a non-traditional student, so I had like 6 years of life before I got into med school, and I'm going to be truthful here. I was a little feeling like I was unprepared. And one of the things that I found was the biggest challenge for me coming into med school, and actually my experience, especially my first year, was dealing with my imposter syndrome. So I felt very insecure in terms of like what was being going on and what was being said. You know, I'd be in PBL and everybody's talking. And it feels like everybody knows what's happening. And I'm like, I don't even know half the words you just said, and feeling that sort of panic right in the pit of your stomach, and you kind of nauseous and nervous. And the truth is, like, everybody's going to tell you you're supposed to be here. You're absolutely supposed to be here. They'll tell you that at orientation like crazy, that you worked this and you're just as good at as anybody else. But it doesn't stop your own brain from thinking that you're not, especially when you are feeling overwhelmed by the material or you're feeling stressed out because exams are coming up. Now, I remember not block six, excuse me, week six of block one. I came home one day, it was like a Thursday, and I was like stressing out. And all of a sudden I just broke down over uncut squash in the kitchen. And I just started crying. And my boyfriend's like, what is happening? Why are you freaking out? And I was like, I don't know. I'm freaking out. I can't do this. Like, I'm not smart enough for this. I'm so stressed. And then I found out that a friend of mine had gone through the exact same thing. Like, she had a freak out too, in the same sort of way. And for me, that was really reassuring because I've actually heard more and more stories from other friends of mine in my class that they have those moments where they're like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be in med school. I'm running out of anatomy lab and I'm just gonna, go cry in the locker room or break down over something super silly in at home. And knowing that they were able to share that with me and I'm able to share that with them, like, that's huge. Because when you're insecure and other people are insecure, like, you're all in this together. And for me, that really reinforced that sort of community and that environment. And I just want to say that don't be afraid to feel insecure. You are totally meant to be here, and you're going to have a bunch of other people in your class. You're going to be feeling the exact same way. And it's, for me, that's really reassuring because it's just part of the process. Med school's hard and the journey is hard. And either way, you know, it's going to be great. You're going to be great.